Steve and Hugh, who are the boys with the low voices.
And then you've got the boss, Tim.
The boss, Tim, exactly, yeah. I'll get into trouble for forgetting him.
No, yeah, I was going to say, I'll let you... So, I mean, the tour's quite an extensive one, and you're going to be performing stuff on your new album. And, well, the tracks I've been told you're going to be performing is Mr. Blue Sky, which is the fabulous ELO song.
Certainly.
Here Comes the Sun.
No.
You're not doing that?
Yeah, I know. That was on the possibles list.
Okay, you're not doing that one? And
yeah.
And I'm going to be playing in a little while a track from your album, the classic Beatles song called Ticket to Ride. We're going to be playing that. And it was with your twist on it. It's just great. I mean, the tour starts, well, very soon. And it's 20 dates, goes right through to the 1st of July.
It does, yes.
And we're going to be, you're in 2 places locally. You're at the... on the 3rd of June, you're at the Milton Keynes Stables, or the Stables in Wavendon, as everybody knows it as, which is a lovely venue. Have you been there before?
I haven't, no. What's great about this tour is the vast majority of the venues we're doing are places we've never been. So sort of on our Christmas tours and things, we tend to do the same venues that we've done sort of in previous years, which is great because you build up a lovely fan base, and it's nice to go back and see people, who come to all our concerts. But then equally, it's nice to go to somewhere completely new, meet new audiences and see new places. So, we're very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, the Stables is about half a mile from the radio station. It's a wonderful venue, great music venue, great entertainment venue, and it's one of those acoustically built. It was built by Cleo Lane, the fabulous jazz singer. She actually I think she owns it, or it's certainly in her back garden. It's a really, really nice music venue. And then you're going to another place near me, or near us, on the 9th of June, you're going to the Gordon Craig Theatre in Stevenage.
Yeah, again, and not a place I've been to before.
It's a nice theatre as well. So you'll be having some great times on your tour. Anyway, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today.
Yeah, it's been great. Thank you.
And I'm going to play, I promised the listeners earlier on, the Beatles, and this is Ticket to Ride, performed by Only Men Aloud.
She Woke up and the toilet was overflowing. Must call the plumber. Realised the kids needed swimming lessons as it's all got out of control. Luckily the old windows gave out, so we all floated outside. Must get on to the glazers. And now the garden looks atrocious. Now what was the number for that landscaper?
Because you never know when a potential customer needs you, get yourself listed in your local flyer, the local business directory. Your local flyer, bringing businesses to your fingertips.
My second guest on the show today is none other than Ben. He's the man behind Jackson Live in Concert. How are you doing this morning, Ben?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
I'm very good. Because you recently were, should we say, unwell, weren't you? You were taken ill.
Yeah, I was at the beginning of the year. We just started the tour, so it was it's terrible timing. But there was nothing we could do about it. It was kind of very random. Nobody knew it was going to happen.
No.
And, but luckily everybody that was booked to see shows got rescheduled, and nobody canceled. So
well, that's good. I know
really successful.
I know one of my friends was booked to come and see you in Stevenage, and I know they're coming again. So but we'll talk about the 5 or 6 dates where you are locally. You're a busy man. I've seen the tour schedule, and I'm glad it's not me doing the tour schedule.
Well, yeah, it is really busy, and it's incredible to be busy. I love what I do, so all the time that I can get on the road is great.
Well, that's the thing. If you love what you do, it's more like a hobby then. And you're getting paid for it, which is great news, isn't it?
Incredible, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. So you're back in rude health. Anybody who sort of knows you and that you're back in absolutely 100% peak form now.
Absolutely, yeah.
Great.
I actually feel really wonderful and back on top of my game again.
Well, that's great.
It took a while to get back into it, of course. But now we're a month back in, and I feel great.
That's good. Well, that's great news. So all your fans are be pleased to hear that. So tell us a little bit about the show. What people can expect to see when they come and see Jackson Live in Concert.
Well, the show is created on the basis of the best parts of Michael Jackson's world tours, of which there were 3, and it also includes concepts that he was going to use in the O2 shows that never were. Mm-hmm. And of course, we also put our own spin on it. Some of the arrangements are original to us, and we also perform songs that Michael Jackson never did perform live. So it really is what we believe to be the ultimate Michael Jackson live experience. Mm-hmm. There's a full live band, dancers. We tour all of our own sound and light. It's a big production.
And it's all live. All the vocals are live. There's no backing tracks. No, nothing like that.
No.
I mean, I'm just.
I sing 100% live.
I know. Later on, after I say goodbye to you, I'm going to be playing something I was sent from your company. It's I think it's about 3 to 4 minutes of you performing live. I believe it's at Maidstone. I'm not sure. Earlier on in the tour. And that actually show people, or people will be able to hear how good you are. I was listening to it a little while ago, and it sounds amazing. It sounds absolutely fabulous. I have heard about the show. I've never actually managed to come along, which is very poor of me, but and I've heard so many good things about the show. Can you sort of differentiate why you're so different than, should we say, other Michael Jackson tribute shows or whatever they like to call themselves?
I think we kind of, we pride ourselves on always working towards being better and being bigger, and everybody that's involved. I've just been extremely lucky over the years to have met such wonderful people within my career, and we just constantly try to build it, musically, with the choreography, with the lighting, with the production, everything. We just try to really build it and make it different to what everybody else is doing. Mm-hmm. It seems the majority of the Michael Jackson shows out there are dance shows. There's not the live aspect, so that's something that we've got. But also the creativity side of things seems to be limited to what Michael Jackson did, whereas we try to create what we think he might have done with other songs that he never performed, and also what he may have done if he'd gone on to push the live thing further on from This Is It,
You mentioned songs that he never performed. Can you give us sort of an example of one of those?
Yeah, he didn't perform Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, PYT, You Rock My World. These are all songs that
he recorded but
never
performed
live that that never made his kind of final set list for the O2 shows or any of his world tours.
Yeah.
So it's really, it's great for us because we really enjoy doing different songs, and just when you think you've kind of covered everything, we take it back and rehearse it for a month before we begin the new year, and we always end up slotting in a song that we didn't think of before, and that's just the wonderful thing about impersonating somebody with such a huge catalog of songs.
Yeah, it must be a case of what don't you do rather than what do you do, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, how long have you been doing Michael Jackson? How long have you been sort of? Do you call it impersonating, or how do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have been a tribute artist for 10 years now.
10 years.
It's, literally, I think my first professional show was March 2005. So it literally is
10 years.
just 10 years.
Yeah, that's great though, isn't it? And it must be really, really fun, because I guess you meet the fans of Michael Jackson either after the show or during the sort of the run up to the shows, and the feedback you must get from the fans is often probably better than the general public, if you understand what I'm saying.
Absolutely, and it's great when not only with the fans, but it's also great when you get feedback from people that don't necessarily like Michael Jackson or the music or something like that, and they end up coming through one way or another. Recently, we had a lady who came to the show with work. It was like a corporate outing, and she told me that Michael Jackson was actually her phobia, which is really interesting.
Okay.
But she actually said, considering that, she said she had a great time and she really enjoyed the show 100% and will come and see it again. And for me, that's incredible, because it feels like not only we're delivering to the fans, but we're also helping people to look through the controversy that surrounded Michael Jackson and look at what really matters, which is what he left behind, which was an amazing amount of incredible music.
Yeah, musical legacy. You've been doing Michael for 10 years. What sort of inspired you to do him? Rather than was it? I guess you were a huge fan of Michael initially.
Absolutely. I grew up with the music. When I was young, we literally had my mother's records to play around with, and we weren't getting chart music every week. We didn't have that kind of money, so me and my brothers, we kind of grew up listening to her records, and amongst those were Off the Wall, Bad, and Thriller, and I just got overly obsessed with them. And then when Moonwalker came out, and I actually saw Michael Jackson, move, it struck a lifelong obsession with him, and I still watch stuff now that I've seen 100 times, and still see something new that I didn't notice before, and that's the wonderful thing.